Here at the school, it's my pleasure to be up here with you this evening. Just before we begin, I want to say thank you to all of you that took the time to be with us this evening. I hope you hear some words of wisdom and have some fun as we honor our grade 9 students for this 1994 school year. With that, give me a second to get the music going, and we're going to introduce the grade 9 students as they enter the gymnasium, please. I don't know about that volume. I've got to get over here somehow. I think we're ready to go. Well, here's our first student. One's a little young for grade 9, but I think he'll be okay. I'd like to introduce Tara Silverthorne. On my right, Sean Jones, Curtis Relashnik, please. Corrina Metronic. On my right, Jesse Swayze and Ryan Krieger. My right, David Werbitski and Mark Cruz. Chantel Gingras. On my right, Sean Hansen, Jason Chapatel. Cheryl Albrecht, and on my right, Travis Curry and Brian Patterson. On her left, Frank Sylvester and Darcy Brown. Sheila Carson, on her left arm, Ryan LaPointe and Patrick Dean. Robin Faulkner, on her left, Marcus Scoffin, Michael Davidson. On my right, Danny Newcomb, slow down guys, Troy Brooks. Next to the audience, Stephen Cormier, Ryan Weiner. Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you our 1994 grade 9 student. Very much. And just before we begin, to those students in grade 9, Kim, Cheryl, Karina, Sean, Sheila, Jesse, Chantel, Tara, and a couple of Ryans, and some staff members that helped out very much, I want to say thank you for taking the time and doing a very nice job to decorate our gymnasium. Thank you. We'll get along with dinner in a couple of minutes. I'd like to first of all introduce some of our staff that's here this evening and some special guests that we have with us sharing this evening for the grade 9.
This is for America's Home Videos. Can you do something, please?
No.
Part of that excitement was, of course, due to the fact that everyone knew that most of you were just about ready to start kindergarten, and we were all looking forward to that. But some of the excitement was due to an amazing technology that was just being introduced to schools at the time. Computers were making their way into the classroom. They were incredible machines. I remember those computers. They were going to change the way that schools work. They were absolutely fantastic. You could do all kinds of things on them. You could type on them. You could even draw some pictures with them. And you could even play some games with them. They were incredible. And those sophisticated computers actually had a memory capacity of 64K. So those of you that don't quite understand, that allows you to type about a page and a half. That's it. Great machines. Well, times have changed a little bit. Today, students walk down the hallway, and one of them was showing me the other day, a pocket calendar, electronic. It had more memory in it than those computers we used to have, and it did more things as well. The computers we have in our lab, the only change. The change certainly hasn't been there. It was only a few years ago, and I would tell students, and I would tell my own children, go to school, get a real good education, and if you do well, I can guarantee that you're going to come out and you're going to find yourself a job that will take you through the rest of your life. It's not true anymore. And don't get the wrong idea. It doesn't mean don't come to school, don't work hard, because it certainly helps. But the guarantee isn't there anymore, and things have certainly changed. And even once you find employment, I would bet that at least once you're going to have to make a major job change, or probably even a career change at some point in your life. I guess what is true is that change is happening more often, more quickly than ever before. How well you adapt to that change will be a reflection of how well you are prepared for it. It will not be a case of how much you know, but rather how willing you are to accept the challenge. It will not be a case of remembering how you did it last time, but how well you can think and solve problems as the rules of the game change. It will not be a case of setting a goal and working towards that goal, and then once you've reached it, sort of putting your feet up and saying, we're there, but rather how much work you're prepared to do day after day to change those things that need to change, just so that you can continue to try to keep up with the things going on around you. That's what the last 10 years have been all about, trying to get you ready for the changes that are going to happen once you leave these doors. Certainly next year, there's going to be some changes as you go from grade 9 to grade 10, from a class of about 30 to a grade 10 of about 400, from a small school in town to a school that you have to travel to that will have over 1,100 students in it. But those are small changes compared to the other ones that you will face after high school. I don't envy you. The world in which you live will move much more quickly than the world that I grew up in. Or for that matter, the one that we live in right now. And I think it's going to be a much more difficult world. But if I could give you one small piece of advice to help you deal with that world, it would be willing to learn and keep learning every day. Because I don't think you're going to be able to keep up if you stop. At first, when I thought about what I was going to say to you, I thought I'd try and be humorous. But I changed my mind because I don't think you chose a particularly funny theme. Change. I think the noun speaks of the things that you will face in your lives. Change, the verb, speaks about the things that you're going to have to do. And as you take on that challenge, and on behalf of the staff, we would like to wish you all the very, very best. Thank you.
Sean and one more to come up here. Class historians. I'm sorry, Kim, Sean, and Cheryl. I have it right now. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Kim Dane.
I'm Sean Jones.
We're here to present a videotape of Class of 94. We made this video instead of doing the regular class history. We hope you enjoy it.
Hi. Welcome to the grade 9 farewell. Here are a couple of comments that the grade 9 class would like to make.
What was your most embarrassing moment?
My most embarrassing moments of this year was when Kim paid me to dress up like a prep for a day, and my friends disowned me that day. But some people thought that was better, but it was really embarrassing. The most embarrassing moment this year was when my auntie kissed me at Kingsway Garden Mall. Thousands local shoppers. Now, I wouldn't want this to happen to anyone at home, so don't go shopping with your auntie.
The embarrassing moment this year was when me and Patrick decided to dress up as twins for Twins Day. And when we got to school, we found out we were totally different. And we still decided to end it in college.
Embarrassing moment was when I had to dress up in a suit and a tie for a funeral. All my relatives were complimenting me and I really did.
Embarrassing moment was when grade 7 I dropped my pen and she all stuck her foot in my
My most embarrassing moment is instead when I run an extra lap and I went to push Cheryl out of the way and I pushed her in the wrong spot. My goals for the future, actually I only have one, but I have to go to McDonald's and beat my record of eating food, and that was 2 Big Macs, 2 cheeseburgers, 2 large fries, a large pop, and a hot fudge sundae.
My goal that I want to achieve in life would probably be to become an architect eventually. I have a lot of schooling to go through, and not looking forward to that, but someday I'll make big bucks. Get over 5 feet. Like you're downstairs.
The goals of life is to get a grade 9 good marks.
Also have in life at this point to finish school, get through high school, and probably end up being a plumber.
What are your views on the What are your views on the new renovations given school?
My views on the renovations of given school, they're going to be sad to see that old park go. I went to school here for a long time, and the old park, I missed it. And actually, in a way, it'll be good because you're not getting old and you get used to it.
My views on the new renovations of the school. it's good because the old part is real rattle. and it's just gonna be a lot better because it's just dusty and dirty down there. That's my views.
The new renovations are that they're very good because the school is old, but they're not good because, first of all, we're leaving a new being a school when it's new, well, newer. And also, it's not good because I went to school in that little land that they're tearing down. I went to school for grade 1, 2, and 3, and all of that is torn down.
My views on the renovations in this school, I really don't care. I didn't go to school like that. Is that it? Yeah, that's it.
No comment.
Kim, I feel like a man dog.
Are you thinking of going to high school next year?
Well, of course. I'm always looking forward to going to school. School is the most important thing in this world. If you don't go to school, you don't got a life.
For high school? In some ways, yes. In other ways, no. Be close to the end of school. And I never really look forward to school anyway, so hopefully I'll be over soon.
Forward to high school. Yeah, I know. Yes, because there's lots of new things to learn. You know, because God used all your options and new teachers and stuff.
I'm not looking for a high school. Actually, I'm not looking forward to school in general. It's just not fun. I gotta do it because it's not something I want to do.
Yes, I am looking forward to going to high school because teachers don't know that you have better people, make more friends.
High school because there's more freedom. And there's more people to be friends with.
Then you can head to Taco Bell.
What's your greatest moment so far this year?
My greatest moment this year would be when I passed the math test.
I went to this year when we played volleyball and we got first place. In certain finals.
Greatest moment this year was when I finished this book, Mr. Snow.
Okay, my greatest moment this year is when I'm going to be graduating from this school because I get to see new experiences.
Greatest moment this year is reading all of Mr. Wayne's books. Mr. Snow, Mr. Grumpy, Mr. Fussy, Mr. Worry, Mr. Silly. Moment this year has been when I graduated. No.
Okay, whoa, let's look at Curtis here. Give me that.
She's not gonna have it.
As long as you don't have to give up.
I don't want it anymore. What?
Okay, let's go.
What is your favorite food?
McDonald's.
More?
Fries.
Chinese food and big potato sandwiches.
My favorite food is potato. P-O-T-A-T-O-E. Are you meant to hear?
My favorite food, because it's cheap and greasy. My favorite food is my homemade chicken burgers because they're really greasy, and They give you gas.
What is your pet peeve? My pet peeve is when people talk on the telephone when they're eating food.
Skiers were flat and they seem to know everything. Ow! And stuff like that. And people around me. It's really annoying.
I have two pet peeves. The first one is the 3Bs. And the second one is when I don't have any food in my house.
I hate when people overrate their favorite hockey player. Jeff Travis went down. Overrate him too much. He's not that good at all.
When you stay and everybody moves.
Pet peeve is when people make stupid excuses. Like, I don't know, when they lose and they go, I went off my knuckles or something like that. It's really annoying. That's my pet peeve.
My pet peeve is when someone says something to somebody else, and then once it gets back to the person that's about, it's totally different. My pet peeve, I'll shut it off.
I don't have any.
Who do you think that you resemble most?
I don't resemble those. I resemble a material. It's called iron. Because I am iron. Iron Man.
Mike's down.
The person I resemble most is Gumby.
I think I resemble Reno Max. It's one of your days I can see. Just a wonderful come to see flicker. I resemble a garbage disposal because when everyone has leftover food, I'm always the one to eat it.
I don't think I resemble anyone because no one is the same and I just like to be myself.
Resemble Sarah Story because I'm small and I'm a hard worker.
I think I resemble the person on Saturday Night Live that always says, I'm smart enough, I'm good enough, God.
What are your views on the new renovations of Given School?
Well, I think it's a good idea that they're renovating, and I'll really miss the school.
Yay. I think renovations for the school, I think it's pretty good.
What are your goals for the future?
My goals for the future are to become famous figure skater and do well in school. That's what I
Goals in life are to be a pilot or become an engineer or something.
We'd like to say a special thanks to Mr. Jesky, Mr. Honish, Mrs. Nemo, Mrs. Christie, Mr. and Mrs. Krieger for helping us build our arch, Mr. Beal, Mrs. Menchenick for helping us make that balloon arch, Mr. Jones for letting us use his video camera, and the Max Convenience Store for lending out all our flowers. Thank you.
Thank you, grade 9 students. That was very well done. The next part of our program, we're going to have a slide presentation, and I'm going to speak to a few of the slides that are up on the screen. If I was ever to do this again with modern technology, if you will, I think I would have gone first. They're a hard act to follow. I'll need just about 1 second or 2, a minute to get set up. Ladies and gentlemen, students, for this slide presentation, like I'm talking real changes. We're talking real changes. You see them now. I'm going to show you what they were like then. Could we have the first slide, please? If I get in the way of someone here, this is Curtis driving, living the fast lane on his bicycle. All right? We're trying to get these focused pretty good. Curtis came to our school 2 years ago, started here in grade 8, and has been very successful here at our school, and we wish you all very well in the future. Curtis, thank you for bringing the picture in, and a very nice one indeed. As we're getting the next slide up, I want to say to the parents and to the students, thank you for bringing in these pictures and helping us out with the slide presentation. This young lady does not wear curlers in her hair anymore in public. Cheryl Albert is with us this evening. You can see that she's still there, and there's some things that have changed, or some things that haven't changed. She still has that winning smile, and we're really going to miss her around our school this year, and good luck, Cheryl. Going around and around as Sarah Isfeld on the merry-go-round. What a lovely picture, Sarah. Sarah's had a great year with us this year, and I'm really proud and happy that she did, and I do want to wish her all the best in the future. Someone that's sitting still for once in his life, Danny Newcomb. Thank you, Danny, for bringing in that picture, and I hope you do achieve your goals, and you two have changed a whole lot. Thank you. I suppose there is such a thing as a bad after-dinner slide. The student with the food, that's Travis Curry. My apologies for this, but I just couldn't pass this one up. Travis, good luck to you. Since he brought two in, and I couldn't select which one was the best, and here's Mr. Muscles himself, Travis Curry again. When he was young, he just posed so well and stood so still, and beautiful smile, and thanks, Travis, for bringing that with us. Oh, this little cute guy is David Werbitski. David was only been with us this 1 year, and what a great student to have around the school. Such a friendly young man, and also helped out on a lot of our sports teams, and thanks for being with us, David. Yes, and I'm sure she ate all of the cake. Korean measurement. I'm going to check this picture out later after seeing that video about eating so much. This is Karina, probably at age 1. Karina, too, is going to be missed a great deal. Such a lovely person and someone who has been on our teams and helps out so much in every way. Good luck to you, Karina. This is Ryan Krieger and his dad watching the hockey game. The Krieger family was very poor at this time and couldn't find baby bottles. Fortunately, Mrs. Krieger found one along the roadside. I want to thank them for bringing that picture in. Ryan, too, is going to be greatly missed. Good sportsman, good student, just an all-around nice guy. Thank you. On that previous slide, I do want to also thank Mr. Krieger for helping us out with making the arch. He spent a great deal of time with the students, and it was great. Yes, and this fellow, I'm told, has a mess like that around his desk. At the end of the day, Marcus Stockham. Marcus has had a better year this year. It's looking out really good for him for next year. Excellent badminton player, and we wish you all good luck in the future, Marcus. The hair has changed. It's not blonde anymore, but the smile is still there from Stephen Cormier. Stephen has been such a positive force in our Quest team, or Students' Council as I still call it, works really hard around the school with all of the jobs that have to be done for organizing all of the student activities, and the student treasurer, and does a lot of banking and work, and just an all-around good helper. Thank you, Stephen. Such a lovely smile from Robin Faulkner. Thank you, Robin, for bringing in that photograph, and thanks, Mum, as well. I recall having some trouble getting that one in here. I can understand now why you maybe didn't want to bring that one in, but I'm glad that you did. And Robin's a great student, and good luck to you in the future. Good academic student, also a good sports person. Thank you. She had it backwards then. Sheila Thorson. I think I have to get to my notes here. My memory sometimes isn't so great. Sheila has really had a good time in this year in junior high, has helped out us so much at the school. She is finally knowing which way to wear her hat. I'm ad-libbing here as I move along, and I'm at Sheila Thorson. Okay. What I wanted to say with that is that she too has helped out so much and has good friends here at the school and will surely be missed as well. Thank you. Ah, such a nice big picture of Mark Cruz. I don't know if this is where he learned to do that impression, but he does it very well. I'll have to maybe get him up here later on to give us a real live one. But what a great, great guy. When you speak to staff and students around the school, they'll always say, such a good student. I spoke with the teacher that he works with through some of our work-study programs that we have at the school. Super sports person, great academic student. I just know that he's going to do well. Thank you. If I'm correct, the guy with the new suit is Darcy Brown. Darcy, too, has worked very hard in sports this year, basketball, badminton, and has been an all-around good person, has a real good year, and I know he'll do well next year. Thank you, Darcy. Right, he doesn't hide under the blanket anymore. This gentleman is Jason Chapatel. He's really come a long way these last couple of years in junior high, and I wish him just all the best, and thank you, Jason, for bringing in that nice photograph. And the comment was, he does sit still. This is Ryan Langer. What a great shot. Probably nobody's grown more than Brian Wanger this year in grade 9, and I too wish you all the success, as you stated earlier, Ryan, all the success, look, a little thirsty up here, all the success in high school. Thank you. If I'm correct, that's Michael Davidson. Probably one of the great guys around the school is Michael Davidson. As I spoke with teachers, Michael is involved in sports this year, has gained a great lot of self-confidence, and I know that he's going to be successful this year and have a great several years in high school. And I just wanted to say thank you and keep up the good work and keep working on what you've had so much success at this year, Mr. Davidson. This slide gives me just a little bit of a minute or two to slow down as we work through these. These are the three stooges of given school. As I recall, Larry, Curly, and Moe. I'm not really sure what they're doing here, and I guess these are the people that are running the school. This is not a hostage-taking event. This is not taking over somebody's job event. This was a dress-up day, and these people decided to stand together for a pose, and what a lovely picture it took. Thank you very much. If I could just hold that for 1 minute. The gentleman in the center there is standing, and he is not a grade 9 student. He looks young. He's my boss. looks really young on there, but he's a little older than grade 9. And thank you for bringing that one. I've got to find my notes on Jesse Swayze. I just love this picture of dear, sweet, innocent Jesse. Oh, isn't that him? He didn't do any teasing there or bothering anyone. Okay, he's just a real good student. He loves to express his opinion, but he does know where to draw the line. Good academic student and great in sports, and good luck to Jesse. Thank you. Yes. The clothes are different, the hair is a little darker than it was then, but it's still a one-person show. It's Kim Dane. Probably nobody in grade 9 worked any harder than getting this evening together than Kim Dane. Just an excellent student, does it all well, knows where she's going and how she's going to get there. And yes, she's not afraid of the mic, and she, as I said, she just does her own thing. Thank you, Kim. Yeah. Chantel Gingras. Very, very pretty picture. She's really proved herself this year. She's been working so hard in school, and Chantel, I wish you all the success in the future. Thank you. Everything's changed but the hairdo. Troy, it hasn't changed since we took this picture of you camping several years ago. Troy, too, had a good year. Coming on strong through junior high, and has had a much better year than in the past, and I know that he's going to do well in the future. Thank you, Troy. Tonight, I wanted to leave the photograph there. Such a lovely picture of Kira. Unfortunately, she couldn't be with us this evening. And with the mountains in the background, this is Sean Hansen riding his bike around riding his scooter around the mountainous area of Alberta. I hope it's Alberta, I'm not sure. I'm taking a wild guess on that one. Sean has great artistic ability, and everyone at this school hopes he continues to work with it and has a great deal of success. Thank you. If there was one photograph that, I'll get to it later. This gentleman in his pajamas out camping in the sunshine early in the morning is Brian Patterson. Great hockey player, good student. Brian works with me in some of the work study things that we do, and what a nice person to work with. He does the phys ed program a whole lot better than I do, and I'm sure glad that he was with me and is with me this year for some of the students in grade 6 that we work together with in physical education, and he's just great. Thank you. I apologize for this one at an angle, and I don't want anyone to lean over to see Sean Jones, but this is him. This is Sean Jones. This is Sean Jones riding his motorbike. I'm not sure if he has the motorbike anymore. I hope he does. He wears the black leather jacket around the school, and he's ready to go about any time. And what a good helper. He also works with some of the work study things that I do, and what a great person around the school to help out with a lot of the things that we need done. We usually call on Sean to help us out. Good luck to you, Sean. He's had to stand in the corner his entire life, and I guess this time we don't know what the photograph is, but Ryan LaPointe, shame on you. Super student, good sense of humor. I know this fellow's going to eat him up over at the high school. His courses won't be tough enough for him over there. Just an excellent academic student, and we know he's going to do well. Thank you, Ryan. Out of all, I think this is my favorite. These little blue-eyed, pretty young little guy has got to be Craig Sylvester. Sylvester. Craig does most everything right. He's a very responsible young man. He'll do well in higher grades in school, and his friendship around the school and his cheerful attitude is going to be missed very, very much. For some reason, we did it. One-piece suits, Tara Silverthorne. I didn't get that one right, and I apologize for it. And when we're talking changes, I noticed the cloth diaper, and we had to change those with the pins and so on. We don't have those much around anymore. And thank you, Tara, for really bringing that one in. There's one student that couldn't be on there this evening because we had a problem getting a slide. For this student, I want to mention, and if you could help me out, I want to mention Patrick D, who was not on the slide presentation this evening. And yes, thank you. I just wanted to say, probably, if there's someone that has matured the most 2 years at our school of all the students sitting on those back tables, it's Patrick D. My wish for Patrick D would be for him to mature that much in the next 2 years. And I want to say good luck to you with that, Patrick. That's our last slide, I believe. And we're just going to reverse these as we put something on the tape. I need to do one more thing, and that's the presentation of scrolls. And that's why I have someone here helping me out. It's a little too fast sometimes. Mrs. Daly, thank you for the slide presentation. And if I could have Mr. Nielsen and Mrs. Daly come up here, please. I think we've got everything. We'll move that wherever you'd like it to go.
As with all of us, I think this time of year, we're tired, we're cranky. It's a very special evening, and you've done a wonderful job. So we present the scrolls and pins. We'll start with Curtis Velasquez. Serious field. Now David's in big trouble. A little while ago, he could get away with a lifetime of excuses in 2 short hours. Never again, David, you'll be able to tell Mom, I'm not that good at math. A while back, we wrote a Canadian mathematics competition, and David was the top scorer in our school and made the honor roll in that. Congratulations, David.
It's his dad.
Ryan Lane. Mom, Stephen Larson. Jesse Swayze.
Hurry up, Jesse, I'm running out of batteries.
You have to. That's the rule. Greg Sylvester. Tara Silverthorne.
Marcus Gotham.
That's in my room all the time, too. Brian Patterson.
Danny Newcomb.
Marie Beckernau.
Ryan Point.
Mark Cruz.
Ryan Krieger.
Sean Jones.
Sean Hansen.
Chantal Gingras. Put a scope up her head.
Robin Faulkner.
Patrick Bean.
Mike Davidson.
Kim Dane.
Travis Curry.
Stephen Dorville.
Jason Chapatel.
Darcy Brown.
Troy Brooks.
Cheryl Ulrich.
Just great. Good luck, you guys.
First of all, thank you, Mr. David and Mr. Nielsen. I appreciate that very much. Secondly, I have an announcement from one of the parents this evening. He wants to let the other parents know that the grade 9 students are meeting tomorrow night at the Lions Campground. They will be meeting there around 8 o'clock and leaving around midnight. Parents are asked to bring the students and to pick them up as well. Mr. Cormier is asking all parents or anyone who wishes to please help supervise tomorrow evening. And if Mr. Cormier could please stand, please, so that parents know this gentleman. I think he's getting well known anyway. Thank you. Most of the night but the only person that's making mistakes is me, but will stumble through somehow. I want to say thank you for being a great audience, and I believe that ends our program for this evening, and have a good evening, everyone. Thank you.
Here.
Dave is cool. Like the hair, it has to go up. Yeah, all the time. See,
He's moving, he's moving.